she is! Almadria!
Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you! One more! It's over! Searing tempest! And now... Think again! Now! One more! You're mine! Searing tempest! And that's my will! Flare tornado! How's this? I'll heal you all! Healing circle! Sighted! Go! You're mine! Searing tempest! And that's thy will! Flare tornado! Here I go! How's this? Not in your dreams! How's searing tempest? Flare tornado! Take it! How's this? I'm all searing tempest! And that's my will! Flare tornado!
Not today!
Think again! Now! Take it! Go! Here goes! Think again! No! Here I go! Go! Will this help? Healing circle! Take it! One more! Searing tempest!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun. No way.
And again! It's a searing tempest! And that's thy will! Flare tornado! How's this? Searing tempest! And that's thy will! Flare tornado!
Burn in hell!
Sighted! Go! Searing tempest! And that's thy will! Burn up! Flare... I never miss! Think again! Art sealed! Sighted! Searing tempest! And that's thy will! Flare tornado! Will this help?
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready! I was overconfident.
Time to let it rip.
Will this help?
Double Demon Fang! Do it! Double Demon
Healing
Fang!
circle!
I owe you one. Soaring Blast!
Here I go! One more!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Flaming meteor! Searing tempest! And that's thy will! Flare tornado! No! Will this help? Healing circle! And again! You're my searing tempest! And that's thy will! Flare tornado! Here I go! And again! circle! Sighted! How's this? Searing tempest! Enact thy will! Flare tornado! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation! Not on my watch! I'm only searing tempest! Searing tempest! Enact thy will! Flare tornado! Will this help? Healing circle!
Ignite! In a bind?
How's this? You're mine! Searing tempest! Enact thy will! Flare tornado! Where are you going?
Now you see what I can do!
Here goes! Think again! You're open! There!
Like spear!
Searing tempest! Enact thy will! Flare tornado! Piercing roar! And again!
This one's all mine! Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver! Alpha!
One more!
Resonate with the
Searing
earth!
tempest! It's over!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Flare tornado! Go! It's over! Sleep now! How's this? Searing tempest! Enact thy will! Flare tornado! Dream! You're mine! Raging cascade! Do it!
Down on the ground!
Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Take it! One more! It's over! Here I go! One more! Take
They're attacking separately!
I can't... Plan to hit on her!
Keep an eye on her, and take out the monster first.
Will this help? This one's mine!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah! Take it away!
You're open! Field! One more! I can't lose it! Leave me all alone here! Here I go! Here I go! One more! Here I go!
Behold my true power!
Looks bad.
Wits about you, people!
Flare tornado! Go! Not in your dreams! You're mine!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall
If
before
it's in the
impending
sky, it's
calamity! Chaotic disaster!
One more!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now... You're mine! Healing circle! Think again! I still have the fire up in me! Ready to go!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished
Flare
soul.
tornado! Think again! You're open! It's over! And again! Searing tempest! Enact my will! Flare tornado! This can't be happening! I can't lose! Sleep now! More for the stockpile! dreams! Pathetic! A new lease on life! I can do this all day! Flare tornado!
Soaring
Take it!
Train harder.
I'll heal you all! Piercing roar! Healing circle! I'm only getting started! I'm ready! Pathetic! Ready to go! Raging storm! Celestial runner! Searing and that's my will! Flare tornado! Thunderblade! Sighted! One more! Water astral energy! Searing tempest! And that's my will! Raging cascade! Flare tornado! I'll heal you all! Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Healing circle! This one's mine!
It's in your hands now.
How's this?
It's over! A new lease on life! Now! Got you!
Ride for me.
Take it! How's this? Got you! Going in! I'm only getting started!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love and meditation.
Searing tempest! And then...
Down on the ground.
Lightning orb!
Stating
Raging cascade!
You will suffer.
the earth.
I'll be saving
Stalagmite.
Behold my
Her master core.
Not while I'm around, she isn't!
Lightning strike.
Soaring blast.
One more! You're mine!
Goodwill!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't... Dear me!
How about denied? Go for it, Rip. Well,
Hit her now!
can't get out of this.
On guard.
Where's now going? Take it! More for the It's a searing tempest! And that's my will! Flare tornado! There! Again! Searing tempest! You will suffer! Flare tornado!
Resonate with the earth.
It's over! There! Got it! Searing tempest! And that's my will! Flare tornado! Searing tempest! And that's my will!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
It's a searing tempest! And that's...
Further.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Ain't not in your dreams!
On guard.
Dance in the wind!
This one's
Air
mine.
thrust! Dance in the wind!
Lightning strike.
wind! Hurricane strike! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! I'll end you! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Dahnan, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Dahnan or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again! Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it. Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron. And like a restless lover, I've come back for more. Stop right there! Cut me down. What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Shionne!
Alvin!
come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I just wanted to go back. To Dena. To my home.
Alphen.
Leoria.
for me?
No. Iori. No! Wait, please. Wait, I... What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Iori. Shion. Damn it. Shockwave Blast! You're mine! No escape! Shockwave Flash! Iron Cleaver! Try harder! Now! Time to let it rip! You're mine! I could do without this pain! Take this! Win! Shockwave Flash! Here I come! Shockwave Flash! Here I come! Take this! Iron Cleaver! This should do... Which... Win! Devastation! Here come! Strike! Shockwave Slash! Here I come! I'm not done! Devastation! Lunar Rondo! Wind! Lunar Rondo! Here I come! I'm not done! This should do it! Here I come! Eat dirt! No escape! Wind! Devastation! Lunar Rondo! Here I come! Wind! Shockwave Slash! Take this! Try harder! Not a chance! This... Do it! No escape! Severing Wind! Devastation! We did it! Devastation! Strike! Shockwave Flash! You're mine! Shockwave Flash! Here I come! No escape! Shockwave Flash! Iron Cleaver! You're fit! This should... Do it! Here I come! It's on! Shockwave Flash! Strike! Wind! Slice! Void Flash! Here I come! You're finished! Iron Cleaver! You're mine! Wind! Take this! Strike! Here I come! Shockwave Flash! Slice! Void Flash! Devastation!
Alvin?
Finwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right? Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close.
Shion?
Are you sure you're feeling okay?
He's probably just exhausted.
sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I'll
Thank you. Eternal devastation! Down on the ground.
Is it high? Just bash it out again.
Grant me the strength to march on. Lionheart!
Hope this works.
Benediction light. Heal!
Rising Wyvern!
Can you take it?
Lunar Rattle! Soaring Light Spear!
Penumbra! Eagle Ray! Down on the... Eagle Ray!
You're mine! Raining Flash!
Prepare to be sealed!
Sword Rain
Take this!
Alpha!
Raining Penumbra! Eagle Ray!
I'll be saving this one.
Rising
Begin!
Thunder!
I can do this all day.
Down on the ground!
Here's another.
Seismic rupture!
Destruction!
The tempest engulfs
I'll see
you!
it first.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Tempest!
Raining Catapult!
Here goes.
Tempest!
Hydrating orb.
Catapult! Tempest!
I'll see it first.
Infinity!
In an instant!
Impact Frost! My exploits are bearing fruit.
Speaking of Thistleum, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the... The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now. Say, Alphen,
Yeah, and your sense of pain, too.
really? Oh!
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Xion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegis. Go on. I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Dahnan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almeidria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shionne. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shionne said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shionne I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shionne? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imerys.
Imerys? As in Shionne Imerys?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean You staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
You're certainly full of surprise.
Trust me, it's not.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for the... And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful. She's playing yin to the sovereign's yang, and yet, I've never even heard... Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. Listen, I may be a traitor. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes.
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the
Who the hell...
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that.
Frank, huh?
Sometimes we need a little help in addressing the truth. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get...
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory. So, feel like you're making headway?
All I know is Shion needs our help.
Say, how did you get back down here from...
I came down in a Renan starship.
What happened to her?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship.
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Dahnans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think... Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't be it several centuries ago.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did... You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep...
And I was out of line. I had no right...
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as... Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that... The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The one... Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside? That... Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight... But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time?
What I've been...
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion. I didn't realize you were...
I guess all of us are.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's strange. When I think about Lenegis, but then I realize what feels like years was actually...
What about your hometown?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone.
Yeah. I have no home to return to either. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd never have met up with you guys.
Have you learned to embrace...
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the sovereign...
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like...
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, poor Shion must be lonely, all by...
Yeah, you're right.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue What's gotten into you, man?
Do I even have it?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind...
Come on, man. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything...
I guess.
It's about Naori. Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out the... Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I can't guarantee anyone's...
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? Come on, fight! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this...
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense in... Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only... What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think?
So then quit griping and do...
Listen.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. But there's still so much that I... There I go again.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides...
Yeah. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks.
Hey, don't even mention it.
Back to the inn, I guess.
There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That... sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Look sharp, people! If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through.
There's a firm no-Dougal policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
Nothing gets my
Raging
attention.
Simian test. I shall...
Feel you where you stay.
Electric shock!
Our arts are being interrupted. The enemy wields armor too.
Nothing to see about
Stand
that!
back. I'll trip it up.
Water astral energy!
I can see this all
Electric
day.
shock!
It's too much.
Puddle!
I can see this all day.
One last one! Hydration orb! Aqueous surge!
I'll finish you here and now.
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest.
Hitting
Hydration orb!
Soaring light spear.
Talon hurricane.
Benediction light.
Severing wind. Heal.
Devastation.
First strike. Talon
Rising
sword.
water.
Hydration orb!
Big blast.
It appears the end is nigh.
Rising water.
Benediction light.
Here goes!
Inspiration.
Don't
Bullseye!
suffer. Take this!
You're mine.
Benediction light.
Eat this. Heal.
Lightning!
Be still. I can carve through armor.
Hydration orb!
I'm on it. In a vine. Let's watch it.
Lightning conduct!
Eat this. Captivity.
Destruction.
Swallow dare. I'm ready. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Dance in the wind!
Too slow.
Here!
First strike.
Not today.
Swallow dare. I'll finish you here and now. That freaking does it.
Tempest swirl!
Eat
Where
this.
did that came from?
I'll run you through. I'm ready. Swallow dare.
In an instant.
Impact block.
Benediction
Too
light.
slow. I'm on it.
Demon Fang.
Tempest
Double
swirl!
Demon Fang.
Swallow dare.
Celestial hand! Not on my watch!
Destruction.
I'm ready. Help it. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine.
But hey, at least you're...
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though.
Guess I've got a lot of room.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people, though, in the end.
That won't happen.
Oh? Is that a...
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take my rage. This fury I feel at our so-called rulers. Friends. Family. Home. They took everything, but not any. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. And I won't lose that. Not ever again.
But Xion...
Of course. First we rescue everyone.
Say the word and I'm...
Certainly...
Then it's agreed. Our next, according to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital.
Sounds like a plan.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well.
Okay.
Why?
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry.
By the way, how is Mom? Wait.
It's not like we haven't been looking.
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon...
You mean...
We don't know that it's... We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across...
Do you think he might still be alive?
I think stranger things have... Whether he's alive or otherwise. We've exhausted all the avenues available.
Fine. Thistleim was founded by Danan's fleet, but when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan.
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were...
Even the weird Danans...
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued,
I suppose that makes sense.
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. Something's on your mind.
Of course not. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. A part of me thought it served her right. That she'd gotten what she deserved. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her.
Who said it had to...
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to... You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice. As for what it means exactly, that might be...
Sometime...
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an...
No, I think you're right. And hey... Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
You can never be too prepared, but we have to spend so much?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Feels like
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't...
It's brutal, all right. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you.
What's needed at times like these is a
And where do you expect to...
What about you, Alphen? All that gear.
yeah. I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have.
Well, lucky you, I guess.
Ow! Take this!
Uplift third!
Benediction light.
Hydration orb! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Blood. Rending you a bloody howling.
Hit! Go
charge
in!
like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well,
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
What
Hit! Take that!
Fallen sword! Down on the ground.
Close one, gotcha! Hydration orb!
Swallow dance! Take this time!
Water astral energy! Hydration orb!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
With this, I can become even stronger. There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
No backing down!
Take
Eat
that!
everlasting
Up
dog!
north!
Negative gate!
Hydration orb!
Rising
Go get it! Are those arms even natural? Hydration orb!
I'll finish you here and now!
Ready!
Stand back. I'll trip it up. Allow me to help you.
Time to let it rip!
Celestial hammer!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Short Bathe Glimmer Dragon! Rending you a bloody Benediction light.
Celestial hammer!
I'm ready!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Man, this place is thick with... foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Prime.
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish. Now where might those fish be? Yeah! Reel it in. She's got a good size to her, all told.
That flapper was a true fighter.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. I've got something. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
You sure know what you're doing.
Yeah! All right, once more from the top. I've got something. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Okay, change of plans. Ha! Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Ha! All right, once more from the top. Yeah! All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Here's another! Close one! Gotcha! Hydration orb! Celestial hammer!
Inspiration drive!
Electric shock! Here goes!
I'm on it!
One last one! Cut! Bullseye!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
I got it! I'll leave it to you!
Take that! Celestial hammer!
I'm ready!
Kisara! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! Double Demon Fang!
Close one! Gotcha!
Demon Fang! Double Demon
I'm ready! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang! Portal Blade!
Here goes!
Demon Fang!
Bullseye!
Demon Fang!
Hydration orb!
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Clock!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Discourteous, Sanji.
That freaking does it!
Shield from
I'm being
calamity.
searched!
A new melody.
Talon
Hydration orb!
Glimmer Flash! Demon Fang!
One more!
Eternal Demon! Bloody howling!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Negative gate!
Celestial hammer!
All feeding you here and now!
Benediction light.
One more! Hydration orb! One last one! Hydration orb!
Tectonic punch!
Here's another!
In an instant! Impact Clock!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Discourteous, Sanji.
Take that! Hit! Close one! Gotcha!
Benediction light.
Hit! Raging Cascade! Press! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
I'll face you.
Rising
Bullseye!
Be still!
Celestial hammer!
I'm ready!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Hit! One more!
Bloody
Close one! Gotcha!
Demon Fang!
One last energy!
Negative gate!
Uplift third! Hydration orb! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Here goes! Hydration orb! Electric shock! Celestial hammer! I'm on a roll! Celestial hammer!
I'm ready!
Law!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
There's always room for improvement.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Hydration Orb!
You see what happened there as you crossed? Shouldn't have done that.
Resonate with the earth!
Here's another one!
Onward! Demon Fang! Rising
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Talon Storm! Here I come!
Celestial Hammer!
I'll finish you here and now!
Electric Shock!
Whirlwind Smash!
Tunnel!
Double Demon Fang!
One more!
Talon Demon Fang!
Watch it!
First strike! Dragon Form!
Hydration Orb!
Sonic Grip! And more Void Flash!
Celestial Hammer!
Hurricane Thrust!
Glimmer Dragon!
Resonate with the
Hydration Orb!
Severing Wind!
Rending you a bloody howling!
Water Astral Energy! Hydration Orb!
Roll now!
Close one! Gotcha!
I owe you one!
Raging Storm!
Rising Water!
Tunnel!
Dust to dust!
Double Demon Fang!
Do it!
Destruction!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
My concentration is dwindling. Perhaps I'm tired.
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
An opponent like this... Should be easy.
Air Thrust!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Air Thrust!
Super Swallow Game!
Go get it! Bullseye!
You paid for that! Take this!
Hydration Orb!
Blow away! Eternal Devastation!
Dance in the wind!
The shot!
Air Thrust! Dance in the wind!
Rotating
Air Thrust! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Dance in the wind! Dance in the wind! Go get him! How about this? Hydration Orb! Magic Kazam! Air Thrust!
Rising Wyvern!
Make it rain!
Ripping you apart! In an instant! Impact Block! I can feel my power grow! Wait! Gotta break through!
I'll face you!
Here goes!
Take this!
It's in your hands now.
Hold him up! Thing back!
You have to hold on.
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
I'll take out the legs with my
Dance in
shield.
the wind!
How about this?
Dance in the wind!
That's it.
Air Thrust! Dance in the wind!
This one's mine. Tiger
Dance
Blade.
in the wind! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Dance in the wind!
Make it rain.
Close lock! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Close lock! Gotcha! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Dance in the wind! Close one! Gotcha! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! One more! One last one! Hydration Orb!
Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind! Here goes! Hydration orb! Close one! Gotcha! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Demon
Close one! Gotcha! This one's mine! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Hurricane strike! Hydration orb!
Demon Plague! Double
Take
Demon
that!
Plague!
Spread! Hey! Anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again. I can finally take a breather. Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? I wanted to ask,
I'm all ear.
how much contact did you have with the other lords?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had...
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always... Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she... To a Renan, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few...
You were like that though, right? You've always...
No sane Renan would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the...
Which is why I seek... Not that I imagine Danon such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing... We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Once we finish eating, we should get going.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.